Hi, I'm Sue Spargo, and I'm going to teach you how to use the 1/4" bias maker today. It's a fun little tool that can be used for stems, layering pieces, and just actually for even making little pieces to weave with. So you're going to start with a square, and if you look down here, you can see I've cut the square on the diagonal in half, and I'm going to cut 1/2" strips on the bias. So if you cut it diagonally, you've got the bias edge, and I'm going to cut these in 1/2" pieces like this. And so you would cut all your pieces into 1/2" before you would start turning them with the bias maker. So I look for fun little fabrics for stems particularly that have different colors in them. So greens with different colors, stripes are great, little polka dots. And I generally like something that changes color a little bit as well. If I'm going to use them for layering on my backgrounds, then I'm going to use them with fabrics that are sort of tone on tone, but there's some fun things you can do with that as well. So once I've cut it, I'm going to go to the ironing board, and I like to use a wool mat because you can pin into it. And I like to use flatter. So if you're not familiar with flatter, it's a pressing agent, and it's organic and is not harmful to you, which is what I love. So I'm going to spray it lightly with flatter, and then I'm going to feed it into the 1/4" bias maker. And if you look at it, you can see that you feed it in at the bottom down here. And if you turn this over, in order to feed it, you can take a pin and you can just lightly just bring it out so that you've got it started here. And at that point, you can pin it into the mat so that it stays stationary as you press it. So this little lever helps you pull it so you don't burn your fingers. So I'm going to just put the iron very close to the tip of this, and I'm just going to feed this, making sure that this feeds evenly through the bottom like that. And the closer you keep it, the easier it is. If you need a little bit of steam, you can do a little bit of steam on here. But by using the flatter, you get a nice, flat, even bias stem. And there you go. You can see there's a nice little 1/4" bias. It's nice and flat, very easy to sew down, and of course your edges are turned. So bias makers come in all different sizes. You could make, 1/2" if you wanted 1/2" bias or 1/2" stems. But I really love the little 1/4" because it gives you a little fun accent for the little blocks that I do. So have fun with the little bias maker, and if you find this to be helpful, like and subscribe for more.